The distributive property. What the heck is that? Okay, let's find out. Come on. Alright, solve this. Normally, what will we do? I'll pause here and let you guys try this. Our first step would be parentheses, so it would be 3 times 4 plus 5 is 9. So this would equal 3 times 9, 27. Good, we could all do this. But I have a question for you. Can we multiply or distribute 3 before addition and get the same answer? So, why don't you guys fool around with that, and I'll pause here. Now, what I mean by this is taking that 3 and multiplying it here. Now, we know this should equal 27, right? So we're looking for 27. If it equals 27 when we do this, we got a mathematical theorem that we could kind of play around with, and we know that it works both ways. So, you need to show more than one way with math, but for the sake of time, let's just do this one. So let's do 3. Oh, how about this? Alright, so right now I have 3 times 4 plus 3 times 5. Okay? So now, let's try and do this. 3 times 4, what's that going to be? That's going to be 12 plus 15. What do we got? 27. So we can distribute. We can distribute. So the answer is yes. We can distribute. We don't have to follow the rules necessarily if a PEM does in here. And this is important for algebra. Important for algebra. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, let's look at this. This is where we're going to use this. So, step 1, multiply 5 to both. So, like we did before, it's important with a variable because a variable we can't combine. So, it's going to be 5 times x plus 5 times 2. Okay, so now we both multiply both 5 and simplify. This is 5x, we can't do anything more, plus 10. This is my answer, though. Alright, so there's my answer. You cannot combine 5x plus 10 because we don't know x. Okay, so I'll pause here. So I'd like you guys to try these. So try it with distributive property. With distributive property. Don't just do it the way that we know, because we're going to run into trouble on C and D. Alright, I'll pause here. Here are the answers to that. So those of you that struggled, please copy down these steps so you guys can better understand what's going on. Alright, I'll pause here again. Alright, now factoring out, like this is just going backwards. Let me put that, going backwards. Backwards with distributive property. So what do I mean? Determine the GCF, the greatest common factor. So what is the biggest number that goes into 12 and 18? Now we can both notice that they're even, so 2 goes in there. But there's a bigger number than 2, so we don't want to write 2. So let's erase those. 3, some people might say. But if 2 and 3 both go into it, that means 6. So 6 goes into it. So Factor out the greatest common factor. So I'm going to divide both these by 6. What's 12 divided by 6? 12 divided by 6 is, so let's go down here. These answers are going to go here, and then I'm going to bring this 6 out here. So 12x divided by 6 is what? Let me put this in red. So that's 2x, keep your sign, minus 18 divided by 6 is 3. Put your parentheses and bring that 6. So that's my answer. So rewrite using parentheses. So let me box this in for you guys so you guys could see your answer. Alright? So that's it. 6, and if I checked it, 6 times 2 is 12x, good, minus 6 times 3 is 18. It works. I'll pause here. So I'd like you guys to try these. So give you guys a few minutes to try these. Pause here. Here are your answers. Please check this. Make sure you understand why this works. Hopefully, if you're having trouble, this will help you. Alright? So, I'll pause here. Combining like terms. What does this mean? Well, this means 5a's plus 3a's. They're the same. So we could say this equals 8a. And we're done now. Now, my like terms in this one, 8x plus 2 plus 3x, those are my like terms. So let's bring those together. What's 8 plus 3? Well, that equals 11x plus 2. Alright? So we can go over why this is, and you guys can do it through just investigating with numbers, showing that you could only combine the like terms, the terms with the same variable. Let me pause here. So I'd like you guys to go ahead and try these, combining like terms, only the like terms. All of these are they all have like terms, alright? So I'll pause here. And there are your answers. Now make sure you have the right signs and the right letters, alright? And real quick, I want to try this, where we are going to go through the steps here. So my first step would be distribute. Step 1. Distribute. Okay? So this will be 3y minus 3 times 6 is 18 plus 4. Now, second step would be combine like terms. Alright, so it'll be 3y minus 18 plus 4. So that'll be a minus 12. I'll pause here. Okay, so that'll be how you solve it. This is my answer.